Every day is another chance to do it all over again.
Get the best of starts on the break of dawn. 32 FM 94.9.
My head's so far away.
Mornings are for dreamers.
I'm a dreamer, yes, I'm a dreamer. Oh.
The break of dawn for champions.
Champion, 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 champion.
On 32 FM 94.9.
A very good morning to you out there. This is 32 FM 94.9. It's the morning of the 28th of July 2025, and it's time to bring you the major headlines coming out of the newspapers this morning. My name is Kenny Durochilu. I have the Punch newspaper, the Daily Post, the Daily Trust, the Premium Times, the Guardian, amongst a bunch of papers that we'll be taking a look at this morning. So let's start off with the front page of the Daily Trust. Major headline here: fiscal disaster. Tinubu's borrowing 10 times worse than Buhari's. That's coming from the ADC. APC have impoverished Nigerians more than any government in history. LP chair. Residents killed, houses submerged as flood takes over Adamawa communities. 5 killed, over 50 injured in Adamawa flood. North will vote out Tinubu in 2027, says Babachel Lawal. 130 guards, policemen killed fighting banditry. Katsina government. Federal government urged to add fertility care to health insurance. 6 killed in Jigawa road crash. This one says Plateau, 48 persons killed in 3 weeks. I am proud of you, Tinubu hails victorious Super Falcons. ADC spokesman, why no governor, is willing to join our coalition. And Nigeria defeat Morocco to win 10th WAFCON. Title: Major Stories out of the Daily Trust this morning. Alright, over to the Daily Post now. WAFCON, Tinubu to receive victorious Super Falcons in Abuja Monday. Over 1,000 rape GBV cases recorded since January 2025 in Niger. Niger boat mishap, 13 bodies recovered, passengers still missing. Troops kill 3 notorious terrorist kingpins in Sokoto ambush. Mixed reactions trail reps bill. Barring Nigerian officials from private education, healthcare. High Court restrains Governor Bago, others from assessing disputed farmland. Aisha Buhari children move into Kaduna house of late ex-president. Enugu community urges Nigerian army to obey court judgment on disputed land. Politics related stories out of the Daily Post this morning. Gang up against Tinubu will fail. Osun APC chieftain Babayemi. He was a dazzling professional, PDP mourns. Nigerian Tribune journalist Usigbe. Anambra Guba Soludo has lowered the bar of governance. YPP candidate. 2027 Labour Party, only credible alternative to APC. Nenadi Usman. Delta government announces date for Under-17 Unity Cup commencement. That's sports related. Women's Euro 2025 top scorer after England beat Spain to lift trophy. Take one more. UEFA Women's Euro 2025 list of award winners. You find details of that from the Daily Post. All right, from the Punch newspaper, fuel war brews as Dangote presses Tinubu to ban imports. That's the major one there out of the Punch this morning. Abductors of 6 Nigerian law school students demand 120 million naira ransom. Nigeria not immune to earthquakes, scientist warns. Federal government eyes 2 million jobs through social housing program. Ekiti bigwigs rally behind ADC for 2026 governorship election. States on high alert as Adamawa flood death toll rises. APC defends Uwatita amidst fierce opposition over INEC ties. Federal government launches 10 million support scheme for tertiary institution workers. Tinubu's $21 million loan debt trap for Nigeria. ADC says Dangote snobs local vessels for crude shipment. Dealers lament. Other stories out of the Punch this morning, politics related as well. 2027 youths reject Babachir Lawal's North ADC alliance. Sanwo-Olu swears in elected local government chairman, vice chairman. Buhari's voting bloc falls apart as followers pitch tents. Anambra 2025, my opponents in race for fundraising, says Soludo. Tinubu will win northern votes despite Buhari's death, Shehu Sani says. All right, taking some headlines out of the Premium Times. What Nigeria must do to become global table tennis giant, ATTF president. And that's, of course, sports related. Many fared dead as boat capsizes in Niger. The successes, failures of Muhammadu Buhari as Nigeria's president. Olomola Shijuade speaks on breaking barriers, mentoring women, and leading with impact. Editorial addressing the shameful dithering over local government financial autonomy. There's a piece there out of the Premium Times for you this morning. VON apologizes for erroneous WAFCON report, probes possible hacking incident. Oshoala finally speaks on retirement rumors. That's sports again. FRC confirms killing of 5 in Anambra road crash. Abuja residents lament rent upsurge, seek government action. This one says Governor Sani backs 𝐃𝐈𝐒 takeoff with vehicles as NUC approves 18 programs. Kogi hotel shut down after death of suspect in photojournalist killing. What I contributed to Uniport, Rivers University legal profession. That's coming from Wiki. Major headlines there out of the Premium Times. Over to the Vanguard newspaper. Miracle of Rabat, how we overcame Morocco. Super Falcons 2025 budget funding under pressure as all output underperforms in H1 25. 2027 presidency, we're not fixated on zoning. That's coming from the ADC. Malaria kills 9 Nigerians every hour. That's coming from the SFH. Drop your 2027 ambition, support Tinubu's re-election. Idimogu tells Peter Obi. Ondua Moteku recover the stolen items worth 300 million naira, arrests 7 suspected criminals. NIMET forecasts rain, flash floods nationwide. Ohaneze condemns bill to elevate Oni of Ife, Sultan of Sokoto. NIMC cautions against sale, unauthorized disclosure of NIN. Sanwo-Olu to LG bosses, no room for pettiness, politicking. Ex-IGP Mahindero to Tinubu, rejig Nigeria's security architecture. We'll take some politics-related stories out of Vanguard. 2027 will match APC tactics for tactics. ADC 2027, Jonathan, not Obi, is North's best choice, PDP chieftain. And lastly, 2026, how Osun APC plots to win Osun. Right, some of the major headlines there for you out of the papers this morning. When we come back, it'll be time for the analysis of the headlines. You stay with us.
Feel better about your life.
32 FM, 94.9, the antidote to depression.
Woke up this morning, a brand new day. The feeling is different, though you are ahead of your game. Fill up with energy, strength and vitality. Get ready to conquer, cause Bonvita is there with you.
Give your child Bonvita. It contains essential vitamins and minerals that support mental and physical vitality. Bonvita. Prepare them to win every day.
In the kitchen game, there are players and then Agba Ballers, MVP, Player of the Year, 10-0, no rival. Become an Agba Baller with the new improved Maggi chicken flavor, made with a flavorful formation of onions, celery, turmeric to bring out your top game in the kitchen. Elevate the taste of your everyday dishes with delicious rich chicken flavor. Oh yeah, kids.
It's amazing how your child grows up before your eyes. Enable their thriving development with the new NanKid 4 with HMOs to support your child's development.
It's okay. Ẹ lọ sórí gbogbo ìkànnì ìbánidọ́rẹ̀ẹ́ ní 32FM 949 fẹ̀yìn ẹ̀ àsáàpù. It's okay.
Start your day and have a good time.
Kivo Creamer.
And when you need to have the break time.
Kivo Creamer.
If not tea, Papa Garita.
Kivo Creamer. Kivo Creamer.
Àmàlà dúdú, àmàlà funfun, àmàlà tó fẹ́lẹ́ bí etí, ní ṣàwéwédú tó yọ̀ kólólò, ọ̀rẹ́ ìmùlẹ̀ gbẹ̀gìrì, pẹ̀lú ẹran tó muta.
tó rẹwà. àwọn ìdíje wọn yóò ní gbẹ̀yìn. ta ló lè yára jẹ̀sùn àmàlà bàkìtàn láàrin ìṣẹ́jú péréte. ọkùnrin wo ló lè ro àmàlà kó kúnná bí etí.
ṣé ilé yára jàmàlà gbígbóná láì fi falẹ̀.
ọ̀pọ̀ àwọn ẹ̀bùn tó jọjú tún wà nílẹ̀ fáwọn olùkópa láti fi ṣèfàjẹ́.
ẹ̀yà ọjọ́ 23 oṣù kẹjọ ọdún sọ́tọ̀ láago 2 lè tó gbéra sọ ní pápá ìgbàlejò ti recreation club tó wà lágbègbè Sabo Adamasingba Ìbàdàn. ẹgbẹ̀rún 2 náírà lówó tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì tẹ́ fi jẹ̀gbádùn yọ̀tọ̀ mi.
láti kópa ẹgbà tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì yín ní 32 FM àjàkẹ́rin Cocoa House Dùgbẹ̀ Ìbàdàn.
tàbí
bíbíire food canteen Òkè Àdó.
ìyá òjò food canteen tó wà ní Ìjókòó Adánlágbáremú Ìbàdàn.
àwọn iléeṣẹ́ tó so nígbàwọ́ àyájọ́ àmàlà níkànnì 32 FM 94.9.
iléeṣẹ́ ọtí Rega Dry Gin.
iléeṣẹ́ ohun ìsebẹ̀ Terra Oníkóró.
pẹ̀lú àjọṣepọ̀ àwọn ilé ìtajà oúnjẹ tó yáàyè bíi
bíbíire food canteen.
ìyá òjò alámàlà.
fún àlàyé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ tàbí láti jẹ́ onígbọ̀wọ́.
ẹ̀lú Bímpé 0806-218-5194 tàbí Captain P2 0802-258-8193.
32 FM àmàlà fẹ́ àjẹdọ́wẹ́kẹ̀ ó máa dùn ó máa lárinrin.
Every day when my children return from school, I don't recognize them. Hello, do I know you?
It's us, mommy.
But these dirty, sweaty uniforms and socks, we're clean in the morning. Everything don't transform. I understand though. School is hectic. It takes energy to come home this transformed. So I make sure they have some nutritious Milo at breakfast.
Your kids need nourishing energy. Give them Milo at breakfast. It has nutrients that support energy release to help them get the most out of their day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo. I'm in love. Sonia tomato mix, stand up. Is it to open? Is it to squeeze? Is it to scoop? And is it to stir? Dishes come alive with so much taste. Sonia tomato mix, of course. Sonia tomato mix, yes sir. Sonia tomato mix, stand up pouch.
Sonia tomato mix in a new stand up pouch.
So much in love.
Sórí ẹ̀, oníkálùkù pẹ̀lú tiẹ̀ ni o. Ojúmọ́ kan, ìdojúkọ kan ni o. Ó sì ní láti ṣetán láti kojú wọn. Ìyẹn nìkan ló lè fi rọ́nà lọ. Ìdí tí mi ò ṣe kí n fi oúnjẹ òwúrọ̀ mi ṣeré. ṣòye oúnjẹ òwúrọ̀ pick mi tó ní àwọn èròjà àti okun tí mo nílò láti fi kojú ọjọ́ kọ̀ọ̀kan ìdojúkọ kọ̀ọ̀kan.
dáradára ní gbogbo ọjọ́ láti tẹ̀síwájú pẹ̀lú oúnjẹ òwúrọ̀ pick. ǹjẹ́ o ti jẹ tirẹ̀?
Peak. Reach for your peak.
You're listening to 32 FM 94.9.
All right, it's still the Papers Review on 32 FM 94.9. It's time to delve into the analysis of the headlines this morning. My name is Kenny Durutilu. Joining me for the analysis this morning is Barrister Yomi Ogunlola. Barrister, good morning. It's great to have you join us.
Kenny boy, how are you, my brother?
Very well, sir. Good morning. It's great to have you join us. I hope you had a great weekend.
Oh, wonderful one it was. And good morning, Nigeria.
All right, Barrister, let's delve into the headlines. Fuel war brews as Dangote presses Tinubu to ban imports is the major one out of the punch. Aliko Dangote has asked President Bola Tinubu to include refined petroleum products in the list of items banned under the Nigeria First policy of the federal government. But this is something that was rejected by Petro and IPMAN and some industry analysts on Sunday. That's as reported by The Punch. Again, Barrister, are you in support of an import ban on petroleum products? Because this issue again raises the question of Dangote monopolizing the sector. But he says that his refinery is more than capable, and this move is economically rational for self-sufficiency.
Well, if you look at it very closely, Kenny, I don't think Dangote has advised wrongly, especially given the dire situation or dire economic situation that we find ourselves, having to look for dollars to pay for imports and all that. And it's even sadder that we have to be importing what we can do ourselves. So I want to agree with Dangote, although with a caveat that the fears of the other stakeholders of an individual monopolizing the industry is also real, which is why what the government ought to do now, especially with the moribund refineries, why don't you just sell these assets off? Let's bring some, fresh blood into the industry. Do not allow for a monopoly, because we can see what is happening in the power sector. Because of the monopoly we have is why we have this much inefficiency. Today, Dangote is providing, services in that sector. But as time goes by, things may change. So the government should look at the two sides of the argument, where both have very good points that they can work on. We definitely don't want a monopolist in the oil sector. All right. And we also need to save foreign exchange, importing what we have. So we are between, is it the devil and the deep blue sea? But a wise government should know how to go about this.
All right, from the Vanguard newspaper, 2027 presidency, we are not fixated on zoning. That's coming from the ADC, the African Democratic Congress. They said that they've not fixated on the contentious issue of zoning, but whoever is going to emerge under their platform is going to have to emerge on merit.
It would do them a world of good to do what they say. At least it will be a change from the norm. I don't particularly go with this zoning stuff, this 𝐒𝐈𝐒𝐂𝐋𝐀 stuff, because it's not working well for us. Just putting just about anybody, on the throne, and without the much needed capacity, capability, resourcefulness, and what have you. Competence should be the yardstick. Any day, any time. I will not compromise that for any other consideration, because the absence of the competence and capacity of our leaders is probably responsible for the mess we're finding ourselves in. Yes, Nigerians may be resilient, but the time will come when they may strike back. So I don't really succumb to this idea of 𝐒𝐈𝐿𝐿𝐿. It is this one's turn, it is that one's turn.
Right.
And you know what happens? Most often than not, they will go and pick a dog or a cat because they want to use him or her, and place on the throne, or in the name of 𝐒𝐈𝐿𝐿 or zoning or whatever they call it. So and that's not good enough. So I want to see how ADC will walk that talk. Nigeria needs competent leaders, not people who are coming to freshen their CVs, and that kind of stuff,
right,
as we have now.
But Barrister, do you think for an emerging opposition party like the ADC, this strategy, if we can call it that, is going to work for them, for an emerging party?
Look, Nigerians are tired. Nigerians have seen the effect of zoning, and I am very sure not most Nigerians like it. So if somebody is bringing in a new idea, why not? All they have to do is sell it to the populace. Let competence determine who rules the country. And of course, we are all here, we'll be waiting to see how they go about it. I am very sure if they conduct a free, fair, and credible primary, that all Nigerians can see that look at what these guys are doing differently. Well, they may buy up some. You see, the error we make here is this do or die affair. But sometimes you can sell an idea which will start growing in the minds of the people. You would have achieved something. That's the way I see it.
I'll take another headline from the Punch. Abductors of 6 Nigerian law school students demand 120 million naira ransom. The abductors of the 6 law school students reportedly demanded the ransom of 20 million naira from each victim. The students were reportedly kidnapped in Benue State by suspected gunmen while traveling from Onitsha to the Yola campus of the Nigerian Law School in Adamawa State on Saturday. Barrister, your reaction to this one? These are students of law, future legal practitioners kidnapped here. What does this say about the state of justice and the security of our intellectuals in the country?
Kenny, it is immaterial that they are law students, farmers, tailors, or medical doctors. They are Nigerians, and that's what matters. The security security and welfare of the people should be the essence of government. So if we continue to hear stories like this, it saddens the mind. It just shows that the government is not doing much, in this respect. We really have to work on this. When you find the president, the vice president, and other public officials traveling abroad, going to look for investors, without first tackling this problem. Look, let me ask you, how many kidnappers have you seen that have been sentenced to life imprisonment or to death in Nigeria, and the sentence carried out? That should tell you a lot about this country that we are in. Law should be the instrument for organizing society. Are we using it effectively? Then the military. What is wrong with the military? I particularly have been calling for a peace conference of the armed forces of Nigeria. There is a lot that is wrong with the military. This military is no longer what it used to be, what we grew up to know. But today, there are so many things that have gone wrong with the Nigerian military. Government should do something about it.
All right, we'll take another story. I believe this is from the Daily Post. Mixed reactions. Trail reps bill barring Nigerian officials from private education, healthcare. The bill was sponsored by Honorable Amobi Godwin Oga of Abia State, and its objective primarily is to ban officials, families from private education and healthcare. He's saying that this will restore confidence and avoid conflicts of interest, excuse me, and help us rebuild our institutions. What do you make of this bill, Barrister? Is this something that you're in support of?
Oh, thank you very much. There could not have been a better bill, especially at this time. Nigerians are tired of their rulers going to die abroad and turning Nigeria to a mere cemetery. When I was growing up in Lagos, I attended Baptist Academy of Banikoro, Lagos. I had friends in Bobi College, in CMS Grammar School, Reagan Memorial, Holy Child's College, St. Gregory's College, and the likes. And do you know what? There was no segregation. The children of the rich were schooling with the children of the poor. There was uniformity because everybody wore their uniforms to school. And so you could not tell who is Adebowale's child, who is Tinubu's child, or who is anybody's child. Everybody was everybody. And that was how it was. And the hospitals then, of course, everyone patronized it because the incentive is there for the leadership to concentrate on the institutions that their children also attend.
Right.
And I think this affected many of the schools and even the health providers. It is wrong for our public office holders to go and seek outside what we can afford to give ourselves here. It is really wrong, very, very wrong. It is a slap on the faces of the people, especially given this fact that they have, shared their responsibilities in providing welfare for their people. And part of the people's welfare is the education of their children and the provision of health care for everybody.
Okay.
So you cannot leave our health centers in a decrepit situation and then you jet off to London, to France,
No.
to go and take medical care.
All right, dude.
So I think I will support the bill.
We'll go on a commercial now. When we come back, it'll be time to take your reactions on the paper's review this morning. Stay with us.
Stay tuned to 32 FM 94.9.
One day now, one day. Walk no go rest deep. Say you still fit go on holiday. Make you know they complain. Retire in grand style. Make it worth your while. Choose a partner that won't stress you out. Let's shape your future. Access ARM is working for you. Access ARM is investing for you. To live a life that you dream for you. We don't go for your hand.
Let's help you shape the future you deserve. Access ARM Pensions. Future shaping.
Do you know you can win as much as 800,000 naira cash every day by playing games on Bet Power? You heard that right. Every day you could hit a 800,000 naira jackpot by playing one of our 3 new Bet Power exclusive casino games. Wheel of Luck 2, Fortune Miner 2, or Aries. That's 800,000 naira by our Casino Originals jackpot. Only on betpower.ng. That's betpawa.ng. Sign up today and join the home of Africa's big winners. Bet responsibly. Not allowed to persons under 18 years.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is not the sound of ownership. Now your time to shine. City Care there for you.
Oh yeah.
Five.
Where did you buy it?
City Care.
Easy. Yes, easy.
Best.
Where did you buy it? City Care. Easy. Yes. Easy. Hey, small. I did bought with City Care. I know they fear. TV, fridge, or even phone. CD Care there.
Download CD Care app yìí nísinsìnyí lórí Google Play Store tàbí App Store láti lè máa sanwó díẹ̀díẹ̀ lórí àwọn ohun èlò tí ó ń lo iná bíi electronics, ọkọ̀ ayọ́kẹ́lẹ́, ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ láì ní owó èlé lórí gẹ́gẹ́ bí iye tó ń tà lọ́jà. Ẹ lè lọ sójú òpó ayélujára wa cdcare.app. Gbogbo ibi láti lè gbẹ́rù yín fún yín jákèjádò orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà.
CD Care, make your life easier.
Woke up this morning, a brand new day. Feeling is different, though you are ahead of your game. Fill up with energy, strength and vitality. Get ready to conquer. Cause Bonvita is there with you.
Give your child Bonvita. It contains essential vitamins and minerals that support mental and physical vitality. Bonvita. Prepare them to win every day.
Ṣadé.
Adé, ó tún ti dé.
Tí kì í gbé ṣayé lónìí sẹ́. Kí n ra káàdì pé sórí Airtel rẹ. Màá sọ di ìlọ́po méjì ní kíákíá. Màá tún fi dátà dé ládé. Kí n tó wá fẹnu mẹ́nu rẹ.
Ẹnu dùn rò fọ̀. Ṣé ìwọ gangan ló fẹ́ ṣe gbogbo èyí? Àbí Airtel over Jara Extra?
Abẹ́rẹ́ nǹkan Airtel over Jara Extra ni Adé fi ń gbé Ṣadé mọ́ra o. Ra síìmù Airtel lónìí kí o jàǹfààní lọ́nà 4. Ìyẹn jẹ́ wípé wàá jẹ̀gbádùn káàdì ìlọ́po méjì pẹ̀lú dátà ìlọ́po méjì. Kò wá tán síbẹ̀ o. Airtel á tún fún ẹ ní ẹ̀bùn ìkíni káàbọ̀ ẹgbẹ̀rún náírà àti dátà ìlọ́po méjì fún oṣù 3. Tí o bá lo Airtel tẹ́lẹ̀, o lè tẹ *414*2# láti gbádùn àǹfààní yìí. Ìlànà àti ètò wà tí ó ń ṣàkóso èyí. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Football is on.
Liverpool are champions.
When the streets erupt for screamers and last-minute winners, you know it's on. For the passion, the rivalries, the biggest football stars. Oh, it's on.
It's astonishing.
It's on everyone's lips, on every screen. It's on every week for the die-hard fans and even the occasional fans. Football is on, and it's on for every reason. Only on SuperSport. Stay connected and stay with us, starting from DSTV Yanga.
In the the kitchen game, there are players and then Agba Ballers, MVP, Player of the Year, 10-0, no rival. Become an Agba Baller with the new improved Maggi chicken flavor, made with a flavorful formation of onions, celery, turmeric to bring out your top game in the kitchen. Elevate the taste of your everyday dishes with delicious rich chicken flavor. Oh yeah, let's go.
Stay tuned.
Game changer.
32 FM 94.9.
All right, 0906 200949. 0906 200949 is the number to call to be part of the Papers Review this morning. You can call that line, or you drop us a message on Facebook. That's at 32FM 949 Ibadan on Facebook this morning. Let's have your reactions to some of the major stories making the papers this morning. You could also try 0705 5000 949. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Kenny.
Good morning, welcome.
Good morning, Barrister. My name is Toye Brown. Well done to both of you this morning. Just like Barrister said, when I was growing up, this time not about class, not about class distinction. This is about people going to both poor and rich pupils and students, mixing together. You wouldn't differentiate who is rich, who is. But now in this society, class distinction is what we are saying. I mean, people, they have to go to overseas. The children of the big men would. So, I mean, it's a capitalist economy. I think that's what that is speaking for. But that's not where I'm going. I'm also talking about insecurity. When I was also growing up, if you see the military, if you see a military officer, a police, a soldier, Air Force, you would respect them. But now I want to ask, what is happening with that video that shows poor feeding allowance, that the soldiers were showing a patry, three pieces of yam that they have to eat for 1 month? What is happening? The military said, they were going to investigate it immediately. What is the result of that investigation? I mean, the military, the president should ensure that before he leaves office in 2027, he should ensure that this issue of insecurity in this country is done with.
No.
It should come out hard. I don't know why it's difficult. Burkina Faso Burkina Faso, Ghana, you can't be talking about insecurity. We are not saying that insecurity will be eliminated completely. No, now. It's a societal thing. But
all right, thank you.
Something has to be done.
Thank you very much. Good morning. 0906 200949. Again, 0906 200949. You can also drop us a comment on Facebook, 32FM 949 Ibadan. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. This is okay. Barrister, well, they call some of us, they say we lament. Why we're lamenting is because what you just described. I also when you were just calling the schools in Lagos, I laughed. I extended Ransom Kuti. And it was a thing. We knew in fact, we had a former military governor in Ogun State, son, in my school then. There was no class distinction. But today it's over. And you know what? We even celebrate it. You will hear somebody telling you, do you know who I am and what I can do? How do we get out of it? Beside my school was a health center. The young boy was sick one time. They took him to the health center there. There was no class distinction. Now on the military, how are we going to get out of this mess? We don't have apologies to those that actually fail them. The military, the higher hierarchies have destroyed everything. Right. This rank and files are suffering. What will motivate them to fight for this country? These are the things we need to ask. Good morning. It's okay.
All right, okay. Thank you very much for your time. I appreciate that. 0705 500949, 0906 200949. I'll take a message on Facebook. This one is from Omade Adekunle. He says there should be highly competitive market in the oil sector, and the federal government needs to scrap the NNPCL and privatize the oil sector so that different private refineries ownership will be available to challenge the Dangote refinery in order to bring down the fuel price to barest minimum through demand force. I'll take another call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Kenny.
Good morning.
That is Tolu from you.
All right, Tolu. Okay.
I agree with the analyst. You see, on the military and the insecurity affairs, there's no two ways to it. We'll be saying it. The only way out is for us to have state police because security is look. Yes, the central security architecture can no longer work. It is archaic. Yes, so it is better for the country to tow a new path, and the military should also be more offensive in their approach in curbing the menace. Thank you. Good morning.
All right. Thank you for your time. 0906 200949 on Facebook. Tolu Alashe Detola says, what is the essence of the trillions of naira being spent on our local refineries that are not functioning? The NNPCL is a scam, and the federal government should introduce public-private partnership in the oil sector and scrap the NNPCL as INT'L was scrapped. Miriam Yetunde says the Adamawa floods highlight the need for proactive governance. Given NIMET's repeated warnings, questions arise about the utilization of ecological funds allocated by the federal government. To prevent such disasters, state governments should take responsibility for dredging the waterways and managing waste disposal. I urge your state governments remain vigilant in this regard. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Dr. FM.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Dr. FM, good morning. I want to greet the barrister for the job well done. I usually enjoy the barrister and Austin more especially. We missed the professor who was this program before. But I want to chip in something about the question of Sony. What the ADC is trying to do is purposely because of just one individual. The Sony should go on for now because we are not matured enough for what the federal luminary has suggested. It's a very good thing. We should go for efficiency and credibility. But for now, let's not try for it. Otherwise, only a certain section of the people will be imposing themselves on us. And what we are experiencing today in the country, including the military, is caused by this section of the country. Because all this insecurity all over the place. How many of them are happening in the southern part of the country?
All right.
It is them, and they are shielding their people. A certain tribe, even the north, is shielding the criminals because they are kingsmen. So for now, we need rotational presidency.
All right.
The East has never had their slot. Let's continue with this rotational something. Let it go.
All right, we have to go now. We thank Barrister Yomi Ogunlola for the analysis this morning on the Papers Review. Up next is the Smart Kids Show. My name is Kenny Durotilu. The Papers Review returns tomorrow, 6:30 a.m. Good morning.